Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Part of the Culture podcast. I'm here with the homies representing Rare Living, but one of the members, Deluv, he's started off a little spin-off brand, and so he wants to talk about it a little bit. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, and let's get into this episode.
No, my name is Derek. I go by Deluv, Deluv. Shit, some people call me Derek.
Yo, everybody, I'm Ron, as you know, for Instagram and all that, King Petty. And yeah, let's get this started.
JD, owner of Part of the Culture. You can find me on Instagram.
Man of many things.
Yeah, I do it all.
Multifaceted.
But if you really, I only do one thing. I try to help out the streets. That's it. However I can do that, that's what my business has turned into. But I do want to talk about the brand. I want to use my podcast platform to really start, showing people the game. One of my clients, his name's Q, and I said, hey, what's one thing that you want to see more of from my business? And he's like, you show a lot of brands, so I'll show you picking up your stuff. I'll show you, me and you, doing some drop-offs, but I'll never really talk about the brand. So I wanted to talk about the brand today. So let's. I know that you were with Rare Living. I had Rare Living on the podcast, fire episodes, some funny moments in there. Go check that out.
Yeah.
But I know you're doing this spinoff. What's the story behind it?
Just for clarity purposes for everybody out there, I am still Rare Living. I'm just doing my own thing so I could just, take off into my own creative lane. And more so, I always want to brand myself, so this is that. That's it. That's all. I am still Eastside RLC. That is still me. That is still us.
That's funny. Why did you feel it was important to say that? Do you have a lot of people been kind of asking? Go ahead. Get in there.
Let me speak my piece. So like I said, I'm part of RL too, but I'm more in the background. I'm not trying to be out there, but so we all won. But ever since Derek had the spin-off, which is okay, it's gonna be fine. People come to us as if we beefing. Like, there's no more RL, there's no more Rare Living around everyone, and we're like, is there a problem with you guys? Because he started this and started that, and I'm like, no. What it is, it's like RL was the root, the growth part. So what Derek did, branched off. It's still, like I said, it's still RL, but we cool. Everyone's fine. Everyone's good. So yeah, I had to get that off.
Would you say, could we compare it to the legendary Migos? How it's the Migos, but then Offset might drop an album, or Takeoff might drop an album, but then sometimes they do a Migos album. They'll go on tour. They'll do the tour together, but then sometimes Offset might do one of his solo things, and Takeoff, Mama might do some of his own stuff.
I feel you on that, because who knows? I might just do something.
Okay.
I'm not saying I am, but I might. I'm not, but I'm just saying I might do something,
Right.
And just because he has his brand, we have the brand, doesn't mean that I'm against him.
Yeah.
It's not me against him. It's not me trying to be better than him.
Yeah.
It's more of like, let's take a different route. Let's see how this lane goes.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
I'm just trying to be great, man.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's it.
So now that we cleared up that, let's get into the meat and cheese. I think that's the meat and potatoes. I think that's what they say. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
We're gonna go with food.
Food. I'm hungry.
The main course.
Let's go with the main course. So tell us about this brand. How can people get it? Just let us know what it is.
So pretty much this whole From Luv is a play off my nickname, as we already know. Acronym stands for Losses Unveiled Victory. I feel Rare Living, that was a chapter of my life, is a chapter of my life, but this theme that I have going right now is pretty much just really rings true to my whole last life. And I feel like everybody can relate to that, because everybody takes their L's, everybody goes through some things, and you got to keep going. If you know me, I'm always talking about keep going, never fall. Besides all that it's more so, it's like, I can't wait to, I can't be waiting on people to try to give me their flowers and stuff like that. It's like, I'm trying to be great. That's why you always see me saying, good job, D-Love. So if I wait on somebody else to try to tell me that, then it's like, I'm waiting for validation. I can't seek validation from nobody else. So I gotta be my own biggest fan. That's how that works.
That's the best thing about it. Being your own biggest fan.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got yourself.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got yourself. No matter how close we are, how much you know someone, at the end of the day, you got yourself. But still, you gotta support each other, regardless.
I told D, I said, the one thing, everybody see me doing all types of stuff. And I went to one of those places, I've always been a hustler, but one of the places where it started is this chick She's out of Atlanta. She did hair, and she started selling real estate. She did all types of stuff. But she was like, a lot of people wait for somebody to tell them like, it's your time now, or you can do it, or exactly what you're speaking on. But she said, look, you are the right person, and now is the right time. And when she said that, that was kind of her giving me permission to go off. And I got to a point because we get messed up because we don't see our peers doing a lot. You might see, you know, you see me doing a podcast, and I see other couple of cats doing a podcast, but a lot of people are scared to do their own clothing brand. A lot of people, I have an Airbnb, I do real estate. A lot of people are scared to start. I was scared, and I still get scared. But it's not until you really step out there and give it your all that that's when people, and once they see something, that's when people are like, oh, good job. But a lot of people don't see you ordering the hoodies, designing the hoodies, talking about it, setting up photo shoots, setting up podcasts. A lot of people don't see that. Reaching out.
Yeah, you know, reaching out's a big thing. Not to cut you off.
Yeah, no.
But reaching out is like one of the biggest things I think people have, because they don't want to be like, hey, can you help me?
Yeah.
Like, you have knowledge and you're giving out free game.
Pride.
Pride is big, and you give out free game more than anyone I know. Real shit. Like, because you know, like, even though you're gonna know something I don't know, because you know, you probably lived it or did it, or you know. So like I always tell people, hey, look at part of the culture. He gonna do real estate. He'll teach you how to do taxes. He'll teach you how to fucking read a book.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
He's gonna do it for free. He ain't gonna charge you. He wants to do it out of his love, and because he has knowledge, and this knowledge to give to the world.
Yeah.
To the community. You feel me? So
I do charge for some of the stuff, but a lot of the game is free though. If you follow me, there's many of questions that people ask me, and I answer. But you know, I was just speaking on what you're saying. Like, you do have to congratulate yourself, and you do have to become your own boss. You can have a dope crew, and I like the Rare Living crew because you guys all have uplifted each other. I love seeing your photo shoots. I love you guys' whole little squad. But there is a point where it's like, if you feel like you have a design in your heart, you can't let really nobody stop you.
And you can't have a bunch of yes men.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
You can't, like, you can, like, he knows when he started doing this. I was like, if you're gonna do it, bro, like I said, you're my family. If you're gonna do it, you better go free mind spirit with it. Go all in. Don't put your foot halfway in the door. Don't give me a half-assed design. Because if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you. You can ask himself, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, no, bro, you got to do this, or change the color on this. Like, he'll tell you. I'm the one who's gonna be the honest ear.
That's cool.
You know, so you need people like that. Instead of a bunch of yes man.
For sure, I agree. What's kind of the direction of the brand right now?
I mean, we just getting started. We haven't even really took off yet. We drop date January 28th, but just based on the response, the feedback I'm getting right now, it's fucking crazy. We going up. How? I don't know. It just divine work. You know, the universe is clicking.
Crazy thing is, we have friends that have been knowing Rare Living. We have friends that have been like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. But there's people that they say, oh, that's cool, but wouldn't repost it, wouldn't buy it, they wouldn't nothing. But as soon as this come, they said, boom, this is it. This is what you're capable of. This is what you should have been doing. This is, you know, now you're putting your pencil, your mind, your creative thought to the pen and paper designs and all that shit. So, you know, I'm happy for them. Like, honestly, like I said, I throw my input. I throw in what I can. I'm one of the color schemes for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the color scheme.
If you look at his sketch, you can't see it on camera, but you know, he always got.
I'll make it work. Like,
colors.
You know, who would put, like, you know, people would be like, oh, I need black shoes because I'm wearing a black sweater. Or I need white shoes because they got white in it. No, sorry, my shoes is like an off tan, teal, whatever. You know, it's
just
crazy.
A quick message. Ladies, he's taken. Okay, light skin Ron is taken. All the girls want light skin Ron. Facts.
Well, I'm off the what's that shit called?
I've never been able to walk.
I'm off the market.
There you go.
I've never been able to walk down the city block.
Shout out Kiki.
Yes, he's off the market. I said it, but I've never been able to walk down the city block and a girl don't be like, "Hey, Ron." I be walking by. That's what it sounds like. Nothing.
Nah, real shit. You know, I tell him, I was like, dude, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, this is what you should have been doing. And you're not a late bloomer. But you're there. Now Now you're there. Now take off with it. People.
You know, one of my sayings is business breeds business. So if you see in the background, there's all these high rises and stuff. the reason they're so valuable is because there's other high rises. There's a city around it. If there was only one high rise in the middle of nowhere, it wouldn't do good. Yeah. Nobody would want to go there, you know. And so with your brand, it's going to elevate rare living at the end of the day, because business breeds business. So the hotter he gets, the hotter rare living gets, and then he can do a rare living drop, and then once that's done, he could do another drop. So now you guys have a lot of little baskets to dip. It does. It goes. It literally goes hand in hand. There's a lot you can do with branding. Look at the I was just watching the Avengers. Look what the Avengers did.
I just watched Avengers last night.
You know what I mean? Let's
almost cried.
That, okay?
You know, almost cried.
When
you know,
Iron Man died.
Man,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. And you know, Black Panther walked out from the hole.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck.
I was like, he was the first one out, huh?
Yeah, he was like,
of course.
Yeah.
But yeah. Honestly, I feel you on that.
So yeah, business breeds business, and you can do a lot with all these brands. And I think a lot of exciting stuff's coming. Is there anything else that you want to say about the brand? I know you said it's dropping January 28th, 2021. You know, what's the good, the bad? What are you excited for about this drop, and how can people find your stuff?
I mean, so far, back to that point, as far as bad, I don't see no real bad in it at all. You know, it's probably like the most creative I've ever been, to some degree, and I'm excited again. I mean, because this whole brand was birthed through frustration, and I was sick, frustrated, mad at the world, hated everybody. A gang of shit was going on, and I was like, shit, okay, well, we kind of want to be creative.
Yeah, so you were saying, go ahead.
Oh, just back to the whole thing. Do I see any bad in it? No. All I see is really good and positive. I've been getting just nothing but positive feedback. It's dope to see. I ain't gonna front, I was like really scared to do this. You know, to go off on my own. I think I got comfortable.
Scared. Trust me, he was like, bruh, I don't know if I should do this. He's like, I don't know how. Here's the thing for me is like, he's like, I don't know how people are gonna feel. I don't know how they're gonna react.
Yeah.
He was worried about that, and that's the thing you gotta step over.
Searching for validation for no reason. I don't even do that shit normally. That's why I was so stuck in that. It was weird. It was a weird time.
Really?
But besides the point,
it was a weird week for you.
Now for sure, weird ass week.
Yeah.
But you know, we got over the hump. You know, now it's straight blessing, bro. Can't even front. Like, shout out God, shout out the universe, all that, whatever y'all believe in.
So
it's great.
So stay tuned. Follow the brand. How can they follow you? And how can they cop the merch? How can they get it?
I got you. It's coming. So follow me on FromLuv.co on Instagram, and then FromLuv.com. That's dropping on the 28th, so I'll see y'all there.
Is it spelled Love? You know what I mean?
You smart.
You know?
I don't know if you can see the hat, but it's LUV for the name. So From Luv, LUV. We ain't doing the whole love shit. You know, we break the hearts.
And look, and if you don't got a debit card, you don't got none of that.
Pull up.
Well, we'll pull up to you. We do it out the trunk still. You know, you still gotta do it by feet.
Yeah.
You know.
And so I'm working with him. Hopefully, I can have him as one of the guests at the pop-up shop. You know, it's a little.
That together.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a little event.
Speaking of that, it's coming.
It's coming.
I don't even want to speak on it, but I got some guest, features and shit. We're putting it together. It's looking great so far.
We got a way for you guys to really connect with the brand, even in these COVID times. So be on the lookout for that. How can they find you, Light Skin Ron?
I mean, I don't want you guys to find me. But I'll let you know what I'm saying. Like my cousin told me, he goes, no one has access to you like that no more. Like they used to. But on Instagram, King Petty RG. But other than that, I'm gonna be by myself or I'm gonna be with him. So if you see him, you're gonna most likely see me. So let's get in it.
This is JD. You know what I mean? I just dropped a new book, 35 Lessons You Can Learn by 35. This podcast was sponsored by that. Okay. You can get that at Partoftheculture.art or find me on Instagram at Partoftheculture. So tap in.
You sure you're not rapping no more? Because that was a bar.
I know. Hey guys, hold on. What was your rap name though?
Can you tell us what your rap name?
All right. While we're on camera, I'm gonna tell you my first rap name.
I knew you knew it. Come on, bro.
My name was Barbecue Sauce because I was finger licking good. Don't judge me. That's what I didn't tell. I try not to tell him.
It had to be
you know what I'm saying?
Sauce.
I try not to tell him.
I give it to
I try not to tell him. Besides that, I always just went by JD. Yeah. But I was like 17 when I dropped that. Don't judge me. Listen for more episodes. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you.
One more thing. I'm gonna do a personal interview with his friend Ivan. Yeah, I haven't seen him. He's been MIA, but I'm gonna bring him out the works. You know, COVID's been holding him out.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2. Actually, I'm gonna have Ron do my. I actually want him to do the interview for 35 lessons we learned by 35. I'm gonna have him do it, and then because he always asks me, and I'll let him. And that same day, I'll bring my brother Ivan out. Ivan's been laying low for a while, but I might bring him out.
We'll make sure he didn't catch COVID. He had to go get his vaccine.
Yeah, he had to go get vaccinated.
My nigga, interviewer now.
I'm
famous.
Look at 2021, bro. I'm proud of you, man. You